If you keep discovering conflicting truths in your life and are confused about the paradoxes that seem to surround us, keep watching. Because I'm about to share an approach to life that can account for some of these apparent contradictions. By the way, I'm Michael Ravenwood, and I throw real lightning bolts to empower people, helping them enjoy their evolution. Now, I'm making this video because at a certain point in my life, I was very intent on finding certain principles by which I could live my life. But no matter how hard I tried, I seem to always find some exceptions to the rules. For example, it makes a whole lot of sense when they say on the airplane, put on your own oxygen mask first. It's definitely important to make sure that you're taken care of so that you have the energy and the time to help other people. Yet it's no good to put yourself first all the time. We all know people like that, and it's not really nice to be around them. Sometimes it's really important to put others' needs first, and then we end up in a situation where we're surrounded by people who are willing to put our needs first sometimes when it's really important. And any good parent or leader knows all about that. So, put yourself first, but put others first? Another one is where people say, definitely when it comes to love, you just gotta jump in with both feet. Whereas other people say, no, it's very important to go slowly in love. You've got to make sure the person's right for you. Now, is it possible that both those things are true? And now, I'll go to an extreme. Lying is bad. Lying is good. Now, you hardly have to convince anybody that lying is bad. Pretty much everyone's been lied to, and it never feels good. Yet, if you're in 1942 in Paris, and there's a Nazi at your door asking you if your neighbor is a Jew, and they are, the best thing that you can do is to lie. So the point I'm making is that the truth actually depends on the circumstance, or, in the first two cases, the nature of the person involved. Lying is pretty much always wrong, especially if it's to your own advantage and to the detriment of the people around you. Yet, as you can see from my example, there are circumstances in which, really, telling a lie is going to help everybody in the situation. And in the case when you're considering what's true about love, it is a rash and impulsive person who might need to hear the quote-unquote truth that you should take it slow in love, you should be cautious. Whereas it is a person who is very shy or hesitant that needs to hear that you need to get out there and leap in with both feet. And, in the first case, it is a really selfless person who tends to give too much and not have enough for themselves that needs to hear that you need to take care of yourself first. And we all probably know at least a couple people who need to hear that truth, that you need to put others first sometimes. And that is why, in the movie The Matrix, the Oracle straight up lies to Neo. She knows that if she tells him the truth, if she tells him that he's the one, then he's going to get all nervous and mess it up. Whereas, giving him the opportunity to defy her and come to that conclusion himself is the right path. So the approach I mentioned at the beginning of this video is to look at things and ask yourself, how could both these opposites be true? Ask yourself which circumstances would make each of the things true. What kind of people would need to hear one side of the story or the other to find harmony? So if anything I said in this video made sense to you or you found it inspiring in any way, please put harmony in the comments. If you put harmony in the comments, then I'll know that I did my job. Thanks.